In this lecture, I want to talk to you about a business lesson from the book to the Ephesians. And the lesson I want us to learn today is called an opportunity cost. An opportunity cost is defined as the benefits someone sacrifices when they choose one option over another. And Paul shows us 3 options we need to avoid. I want to call them the 3 costly options to avoid. Number 1 is sleeping too much. And that is found in Ephesians 5 verse 14. It says, "Wake up, O sleeper, rise from the dead, and Christ will shine on you." Then he goes on to tell us, he says, "Be careful then how you live, not as unwise as wise." We'll come to that in a moment. Number 1 thing is, whenever we're sleeping too much, we are choosing sleep over maybe work or even exercise. That can help us in the long run, and it's going to cost us because we are actually making sacrifices that we can benefit from either working or exercising over sleeping. So, the Bible talks in the book of Proverbs about the sluggard who says, "There's a lion in the road, so I'm not going to go out." Or the one that watches the wind before he or she sows. We cannot be sleeping too much. We need to wake up and let Christ shine on us. The second costly option to avoid is poor time management. And he says that in verse 15, he says, "Be very careful then how you live, not as unwise, but as wise, making the most of every opportunity." Why? Because the days are evil. Once the day goes, it's gone. We need to manage our time very well so that we're making the most of every opportunity. We are working when we're supposed to work. We are making phone calls when we're supposed to make phone calls. We are writing when we're supposed to write. We are consulting when we're supposed to consult. We're following through our strategies when we're supposed to do them. We're executing when we're supposed to execute. We need to ensure that we're making the most of every opportunity, because once we lose that day, it's gone forever. Then he goes on to tell us this finally. It says to us, "Therefore, do not be foolish, but understand what the Lord's will is. Do not get drunk on wine, which leads to debauchery. Instead, be filled with the Spirit." I want to conclude this by saying this area here is talking about overindulgence in pleasure. It's costly to overindulge in pleasure. Somebody say, "Well, I don't drink." So let me tell you how I'm going to interpret that. Surfing the web for too long is an overindulgence. Going straight to your emails first thing in the morning is an overindulgence. They're just a complete waste of time. If you do not, you need to put yourself on a time clock when you're going to surf the web, or have a particular time of the day when you're going to check your emails, because emails are simply somebody else's agenda they're trying to draw you into, and if you're not careful, you follow that agenda instead of following yours. So we've talked today about the opportunity cost. We need to avoid sleeping too much. We need to avoid poor time management, and we need to avoid overindulgence so that we can make the most of every opportunity, because the days are evil. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.